seconds. All right, there we go. Sweet.
No worries.
We are live. Yeah, this here is my drone. Let me post some concept pictures in Chai chat for you. That'll help like
Context.
give you context for what's going on here.
I'm so scared of drones, man. They're really fast, and I've seen the videos on the Ukraine war stuff. Man, they're like, there's no way you could get away from those things. It's a pretty crazy time. Let's see here.
It's taking me a second to nav on my phone here. Do I?
No worries.
Shit. It's not letting me post, I think, some pictures here on the side chat. Do I just put it? Where would I put it then? I'd just DM you, I guess. I would do that. If that's okay.
It's whatever. I mean,
Uh,
let's see here. Update everything I should record. Yeah. Need to cancel that. Uncommitted changes. So
there we go.
I assume you're using Claude to like control them too, or some
Oh,
AI integration?
for the drone?
Yeah.
Um, Not currently. However, there may be an embedded onboard system uh, doing some type of fly-by-wire machine learning stuff, but yeah, that's
Got
about
it.
it.
So I'm just gonna talk to my answer a question from my chat.
No, that's fine.
Mr. Sigma, what are the top 5 things Claude sucks at? It's really bad at let's see. I'm trying to think in comparison. It's slow, right? And they throttle the shit out of you, which is annoying. Um, but I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, it's not good at manipulating pictures or images that well compared to OpenAI. Like when it comes to pictures and art, it just sucks completely. But anything involving code, great. But it does make the same bad software engineering mistakes, like using old legacy code. So every time you make your app, it's using like a really, really old version of a library or implementation of some technology. And so you have to tell it explicitly to find the latest documentation for this particular technology that you're getting into. And I think that's like the worst of it all. But that's why I created my product to prevent any of that from happening. Um, what else? I'm trying to think. It's good at seeing images here and there. I hate how they gaslight you and thinking that they're good at writing in Rust,
Hmm.
which I wish they were, but they still make mistakes. And I think they want to force you to use Rust so that you spend your whole day waiting for your program to compile. What else?
Oh yeah, I should.
That's a really good question. Like, oh, the context thing, you know, like at 1 million context, if you reach that amount in a conversation, you're going to blow away all your tokens.
Hmm. Do, 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 do. Yeah. Yeah, I got my garage set up. I love it. Oh, yeah. This isn't as. Yeah. No. No. No, so this is here to contain the metal shavings on this half of the garage. Yeah. If I didn't do that, it would be atrocious, man. Especially when I do my drilling, which I'm doing today. Yeah. So this isn't as bright as it can get, so it can get brighter in here actually. Uh, so I'm about. Yes. Yeah. So no, I like it really bright in here when I'm working. So I have an extra 10,000, 20,000, I don't know, what 30 or 40,000 lumens in the garage right now, roughly. So, and it's not enough. I'd actually like to add some more. No, it's not enough. I need more, way more actually. Yeah, I don't like. So for me, it's a mood thing. Like when I'm working, I want to come in here and be happy and not be depressed. So that's my thing about it. I was dealing with a piece of. No, not here at least, but maybe at previous places. This piece is all jagged. I need to measure it. Okay. Need to do some grinding. Well, I just started my stream. Or are you saying like collective? Oh, well, I'm not far behind you. I'm probably at like I think I'm on day 4 right now. So, yeah, well, I mean, collectively across my whole life, a long time, but that's it. I used to have a gaming channel back in the day, actually, um, focused around the Division and Arma 3, but those games, yeah, I fucking have some 15, I don't know, almost 18,000 hours in Arma 3 now. So, yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, no, so when I have time for it, I'm planning on pivoting to video game stuff here soon, if I can. Back to that. But once, uh, like I'm still doing this day streaming stuff and all that for my laboratories channel, but on the back end, I'm really gonna be focusing on Hytale and making our own video games a lot more. Um, so I'm learning FreeCAD right now to help me with this project and whatnot. But once I either build out until I have no more materials left, or it's fully built and fully shipped as a product, we'll see. Right now, I'm trying to acquire funding because right now that's the only way I'm actually going to get this thing off the ground entirely because I don't have engines. Um, but there's other stuff I can do in my little lab here that I want to post videos about other than drone stuff, making this drone. But I personally, it would be the most ideal situation if this got fully funded. But that all depends on uh, what happens. I don't know. You know? Yeah, we'll see. Oh yeah, I mean to actually be able to drive a rotor on this thing. My rotor on this is actually a really cool rotary system. Uh, it pulls air in and then shoves it down the center shaft part of the rotor itself. But that then comes out on top of the thingamaroo. What is it called? Fuck. Top. The top side of the rotor wing, right? And then what that does is it makes the molecules that you're slipping out right next to the top side of the wing there. It congeals them or makes them cohere, if you will, to the top side of that um, wing, and that gives it an excessively strong stall angle. I love the hardware of it. Software is part of it, but I love making stuff. Ugh. Yo, what up? Is that Sly? Oh, yeah. Uh, we are live streaming, both of us right now. I am making a heavy lift drone. Right here is what I'm working on. Inside chat here is the link to me live stream if you're interested in that. No, we're not. That's fine. But I appreciate. Yeah, a heavy lift drone. And I'm trying to. I am in the process of making it. Short of completion minus funding, you know. Once we can open source the funding of this, and or somebody just pays for it, we can get this further than just on my bench, but actually start doing test polls and stuff like that. once I have the engines in hand, which would take like some 18 weeks, I think, give or take, once we place our order of 4 engines. Yeah, no, so my intention is to eventually see if I could either open source fund this or catch DARPA's attention to get this funded. This whole laboratory is dedicated. It runs on the common jet fuels, diesel. Um, you can also run gasoline in it as well. So yeah, yes. The answer is yes. Yes. It's also certified for like freezing ass temperatures down to like negative 20 degrees out Fahrenheit, I believe. Fucking crazy shit. So, yeah. Also certified for the desert. Also certified for fucking NATO purposes. So, yeah, it's pretty nice. I designed the whole thing myself, yes. Um, the design phase probably took me about a week. Building it, what I started working on building it in 13 days before the end of March, like physically building it. But I planned on this design and everything a long time ago, but I was slowly getting this worker space and our finances into a position to be able to execute on this. So, yeah. Because this is all self-funded so far, which is, I've taken it as far as I possibly can, and now it's up to either DARPA or the open source community to help me out to take it further beyond the center connecting beam. Now, the secret sauce is in the rotary system and also the transitional airfoil system, which can move the wing independently around an axis, right? And it has a total of 8 of those independent moving wings, or up to 8, I should say, depending on the purchase configuration. Um, the really cool thing about that is you can do some things with the wings and the rotors to use both the lifting surfaces on the wings and also the thrust from the rotors to lift each other, right? It's really cool shit. And that should be able to take this roughly 270, 280 pound aircraft final weight, give or take a little bit, like 50 pounds roughly. Um, and make it lift. I won't make it lift more than 2,800, but I think it should be able to lift that and some. Um, but I'm afraid of the and some part. Yeah, that's if I can get funded. Or if not, it's going to take me years of just saving up my money from this, that, and the other little projects that this little So my family has defense industry background, and I have been saturated since I was a little kid in conversations of this, that, and the other thing, how to actually make nuclear bombs. I know this. Uh, so that's the type of knowledge I've acquired over time, right? It's just knick-knack conversations here and there, and I know a lot about different shit, like actual shit, and uh, if I can get funded, man, it would be just the biggest dream of mine to do that. Come on, motherfucker. There you go. But yeah, that's what I want to do. We'll see though. Yeah. Do share my stream around and watch it if you may. Just like even mute it and turn it off. I appreciate it. I'd do the same for everyone else. Appreciate it. But yeah, if we can actually get this somewhere and take off with this, that'd be great because yeah. Yeah. I'm building a huge drone in my garage if you help me fund it. Did someone say that in stream? That would be hilarious. Oh. Boop. What is wrong with this guy? That's hilarious. Yeah, so my provocative or modus operandi is I think what I am doing, step by step, if accomplished, right? By and large, I want to save the world. How will I save the world? I tell you, we asteroid mine our way into success. No, he's not asteroid mining. He's trying to make space more accessible, which I give him that, but the way he's going about it is a step in the right direction. Wow. Whatever my wife is making for dinner, it smells amazing right now. One day I gotta start stepping on my game and start cooking. There we go. But yeah, you'll see I move incredibly quick. So like if I had more money, I would be able to build more faster. So I actually have to pace myself, or otherwise I would run out of materials like in no time flat. So, but that's okay. Oh, thanks. Doing great. What is this you're talking about? Higgs field? Is this software or hardware shit we're talking about? Like, that sounds like some. I'm so glad I have fucking Discord muted right now on my stream. Yeah. I spent 30 grand on this garage in my space in here. Yeah, yeah. Shit. Makes me feel bad. How many people are watching? Oh, I'm so hungry. Man, my wife is making some good stuff right now. What's up? I currently have you all muted, yeah. But yeah, I was coming in here to let you guys enjoy the show. If you guys don't mind, do you mind if I drop my link in here, for the live stream? Okay, perfect. Thank you. There you guys go. I am posting. I don't like doing that. Well, I think what we should do is we should call this like the Raid Gang or something like that. And whoever subscribes to the Raid Gang channel gets notified on that, and then we raid each other's channels daily. No, I think we're all here to either succeed or fail, right? And we can mutually benefit each other and just simply. So, are you going to be the person that helps add to a populace or a population or momentous for someone's direction, or are you going to be somebody that is just here for like self, uh, I don't know, profit? So, have you ever scaled something that actually reached thousands of people on the daily? Yeah. I've done that for an extended period of time for years in Arma 3 when I did self-hosting my own servers and stuff, right? In order to get that server off the ground at any time, and I did this multiple times, so I have literally a pattern, a recipe on how to jumpstart and populate any server, and you literally have to get no less than two people to idle at all times, and preferably have one of those T people be semi-active at any given moment, right? So that way, if a real live person comes on, yeah. So, so that's what I'm trying to get at is that we're all here for our different paths to success, but that's all just a different measure of success. So we're after that, right? In order for us to gain traction and favoritism with this thing called the algorithm, we're gonna have to scratch each other's backs as much as possible. Okay? And you're doing that fantastically, and I appreciate it. But I'm saying that we can do this as a blanket approach to whoever that wants to subscribe to the raid uh, crew or whatever it is, uh, I would suggest that you do it knowing that you're trying to do it and get everything in and just simply open up a device and let it watch, right? And if we do that in mass over time, that should gain traction, especially if you do come in there and see your friend working on something and you're like, damn, that's really cool, and you pop a fucking comment in there. That engagement, right, over time will gain traction over years or months, right? So, I don't know. It's just food for thought. That's yeah. I think that's well. There's people that are better at it than others, right? Like I'm a freaking expert at this because like I've literally opened probably a dozen or so servers and fully populated them too. About well, depend on the server, anywhere from 60 and the maximum size server I had like 300 people concurrently on it, and every single day those servers were completely full. Well, I know moderation and what people like. They're so. Can I just real quick? I want to real quick. what what I think he has a ounce of inclination here towards is or the idea here, probably not the right words for it on the technical speak, but inside of IT, right, when you're on the phone and you're talking to somebody, the use of your tone and linguistics and how you say stuff through your tone and adding a smile to it definitely changes stuff, right? Anyways, my the use the use the use of linguistics in a so if you use bad tones and get all angry over the phone and you're frustrated when you're saying just click the button that looks like a window in the bottom left corner, like I don't know how hard it is, right? When you start getting irritated over the phone, right, that makes that whole process of controlling the situation exponentially more difficult, right? So, in moderation itself, the way you approach moderation and how you conduct yourself as an individual through text and tone, or just purely text, is a actual skill that could be taught. Part of it. Say that again. I call it linguistics. Yeah, and it could also it could also literally be like you come into the Discord, right, and you start asking questions out loud for the stream to hear that, and or you go onto my stream and start posting that those questions for us to get engagement with each other, because like if you have a question you might as well engage it through the stream, right, and boost each other, right, because Mr. Beast only got to the level that he did by having a core group that would always support each other through thick and thin, right? Um, yeah. So, yep, yep. Oh, and it makes a huge difference. Let me tell you. No, which is also why you're muted right now. Oh, I live stream every night, but I'm you know. Oh shit. You said you literally said stickies, and then my mouth instantly started salivating. Mm. Hey, Crystal, you out there? I'm back. Oh yeah. So fun fact. That is one of my core missions. Is to make. So in order to defeat evil, we have to fundamentally be able to sway more resources than it can. There's only one thing. You know, there's only one thing. There's only one thing I can think of that'll sway more resources. Thanks for the RQ. One more thing that I can think of that'll sway more resources than in them. Asteroid mining at scale. hmm If you can do that, it's GG. Game over for them. Yo. Yo. Having a fun day. Oh shit. Oh, this drone here that I'm making? Yeah, yeah, it's actually really short right now. Let me see. Ah. I. All right, boys and girls. Good look. All right, real quick, if I may. Look at what I've gotten done today. Today, today, I got these 6 members done, completing the uh, total 6 box uh, uh, members or pieces done. I don't know what to call it. Um, and with that, next I will have to prefab all the cross bracing or the angled supports here. I want to do the entire thing or an entire side at a time in terms of cutting. Um, so that way I can do a bunch of drilling all one go. But we'll see how that goes. But once I get all this shit put together, this fucker will hopefully statically hold 4,000 pounds. Yes, yes. This is for a heavy. This is this this is for a heavy vertical takeoff and landing drone. It could take off just straight up and down, right? And then what's really cool is once you take off vertically, you can transition into forward flight mode and take off that way. Yep. Um, um, all right. That's the end of the stream. You have a good one.